everyone, Linda here. Our challenge at LESSology this week is chest of drawers, and I was giving this cute little chest of drawers by a lady who didn't want it anymore. This is the way it looks now, and I just started sanding off this, and then I remembered, oh, I should take pictures. So here it is, and I will let you see the progress. So here's the dresser all sanded. I did the sides and the top and the drawers. I didn't do the back because I thought the blue was looking pretty good. I got this free paint from our hardware store. Every Saturday in March they've been giving away a quart of paint, and so it's called Cannonball Black, and I'm going to paint my little dresser black now. Okay, here's the next phase of my black box. I'm taking some graphic 45 paper, and this is from the old Curiosity shop, and the one side is blue and the other side is this like red paisley kind of thing. I really wanted to put on When Pigs Fly, and I have these little plastic pigs that I wanted to put on for drawer pulls, but maybe on the next one, because I'm not sure if the person that I'm thinking about giving this to would really be into the pigs flying, but that's for another one. So I'm going to do that, and then down here on my desk I have different buttons. I don't have 8 of the same ones, but I thought these old vintage buttons would look really good, so I thought I'd put those two and then these two, and they're a little different size, and then these two and they're a little different shape, and these two which are totally different, and then I might put these brackets on the drawers too. And so I'll be Mod Podging this paper on, and then this is the paper I'm going to put on the side. So I will be putting Mod Podging that on, and then I'll use all those pieces. See, now this little chest is only like 10 inches tall, so it's really not very big, even though it looks big in the video because I'm right on top of it. So I've covered the drawers and the top and the sides with graphic 45 Curiosity shop paper. This is one of the pieces, and I cut that out and put it on that side. On the front I put some of the images, like a dragonfly, the eye, the key, and the eyeglasses, because I thought they were pretty cool in the drawers. And then on this side I put another one of the pieces from the paper on it. Now what I'm working on is putting the drawer pulls on it. So this one I put these buttons in it that are made out of wood, and I'm going to put some more buttons on it. Now I did that drawer so that I could put the buttons that I wanted to use in there. So the original drawers had like little balls on them, so they already have these little holes in them. So what I'm going to do is poke the hole out and then put the button in, which is what I did with this one. And I just, because I used shank buttons like this so that there would be something to stick into the hole. So I'm going to do that for the rest of it. So I'm just taking a poker and poking through the back into the front so I know where it's going to come out, and then I'm just making the hole a little bit bigger like this. I can kind of feel from the back where it is, so I kind of know where to poke. Okay, so then I know I want this drawer on the bottom. The one's already in the cabinet that's next, and I think I want them like this. Let me just take this drawer out and make sure they're the way I want them. Okay, I think that's the way I want them. And then I want to pick out the buttons, and these are just old buttons from my stash. So I think I want these bigger ones at the bottom, and none of them, these two match, but none of the other ones really match. So it's just going to be kind of fun. And then I think this one's going to go here. So I think that looks pretty cool, pretty curiosity wise. So I'm going to get those glued in. Okay, some of the holes aren't big enough for the shanks. The shanks are kind of wide. So I've taken my pliers and tried to, you know, smash them in a little bit, but they're pretty stiff. So what I'm going to do is just take my knife here and just make a little bit bigger hole. And it's not too hard. This is like a balsa wood, so it's pretty easy to cut. So I'm just making it a little bit bigger so that the button will slide right in that hole, so to make a nice drawer pull. These holes were almost perfect. The button just kind of slid in there and almost popped in there. The glue that I'm using is the Beacons 3-in-1 glue, because I know that that's going to dry really good and hard. So I'm putting that in there and then just sliding the shank right in the hole. So here's what I've done to the front. I've put the buttons on, and this is like a little thing to put a tag in, and I don't know if you can see those, but they're little dragonflies. Let's see if I can zoom in on them. They're little dragonfly brads that I put through the holes, and then I just glued the plaque on there. Then on the second drawer, I put an old zipper pull here, and there's the two buttons. They're two different buttons. Then the next one, the key had a clock here, but I took an old wristwatch and I kind of antiqued it a little bit with some Copic marker, sepia. And then the buttons. Then the bottom one, I have the glasses die cutter paper from the paper, and then the old buttons. Then on here I used some brads and attached a chain that has a flower and a bobble on it. So it looks like he's got his chain on his glasses. Now I'm going to do the top because I feel like I've done everything off camera, so I thought I'd give it a try to see if I can get the top done on camera. So what I want to do is I want to attach this, and pretty much the way I did all the attaching the paper was with the Mod Podge, and I'm just going to take some of that on a brush and put it on the back of the paper. And if it gets on the top, that's okay, because I'm going to put some there too. And this is just about the end of this bottle, so I'm going to put some on here too, and then I'm going to put this just the way I want it. And I like the finish that the Mod Podge has. I have another project that I'm thinking about using varnish on, but I really think the Mod Podge works just as nice, and it cleans up really good. So I'm just getting that kind of under all the edges, and then I'm just going to brush it on like that. Then the next thing I want to do is put some curiosity kind of things on the top, and that's why I've used different buttons and stuff like that, because the paper kind of made me think about curiosity kind of things. So what I want to do is I want to put some of these bottles, and this one is from, oh, I'm not even sure who it's from. Just different bottles that I've gotten at like Michael's or Joanne. Just standing that up with some glue, and then I have another smaller one. And I'm using that Beacons glue, and I'm going to put that one over on this side. And then I have this wooden one that I got from the internet that looks like this. And I'm just going to stand that up behind them, even though it's a flat one. I'll put a little bit on the side, a little glue on the side, so it kind of sticks to the bottle. So it looks like a little cluster bottles standing there. And then I have, whoops, I'm going to have to hold that a little bit. And then I have another old zipper, and this one's kind of rusty and green and nasty looking, which I like. And some of these are like coins. Now I know I got this one from a belt, and I got this one at a sale, at the garage sale at the Madison Mingle that I was at. So I'm going to put those on here with some glue and hope that they stick. I think this glue glues anything. They have Chinese writing on them, and I just think they're really neat coins and just kind of curious. And then I'm going to put this old zipper pull on here. I'm going to give this back to the lady who gave me the box, and if she decides she doesn't want it, I think it would be a great little cabinet to put my little things in, like, you know, the little zipper pulls and things like that that I like to collect. I have a little snap here too that I thought would be fun to put on there, so I'm going to put that just in the middle of this one. I have some tickets here and a stamp, and I wanted to antique that, and I'm going to put that on there. The things with these kind of creations, for me anyway, is I like to add things as I go. I've really been working on this box for about 2 weeks, and as I think of something, then I like to add it to it. So this is just one of these Tim Holtz tickets that says play, and this is like a stamp from the graphic 45 paper, but I'm just going to cover up the play with that because I just wanted to have a stamp on it, and I have a lot of old stamps. I should probably get those out and use those. But this was just sitting on my desk saying use me, so it's getting used. And didn't really want to make this flowery and bowy. I just wanted to make it, I don't know, look like something you'd find in a mad scientist room. So I'm just going to stick that over here, and I'm not even going to Mod Podge that one. I'm just going to stick that one right down on top. And so that's the way the top looks right now. I may add more things as I go along, but for right now, my little dresser, I think, is complete. Okay, so here's the front with the different buttons and the little different things added to the drawers, and all the drawers open, and I left them the blue color that they were because there was blue in this paper, and I just thought I like that contrast of the really dark and then the light. So then this is the side with the butterflies on it, and that probably could get some more attention. Here's the top with the bottles and the little coins and the other zipper, and then the butterfly and the tickets. And then here is the other side. So there you have it, my little dresser or chest of drawers. Now for the challenge at LESSology, it doesn't have to be an old wooden cabinet that you redid. It could be made out of cardboard. I was originally thinking of doing one out of matchboxes, and I thought that would be really cool, but this just kind of fell in my lap, so it was kind of perfect for the project. So I hope you'll join us at LESSology with this challenge. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.